Alright, I'm about to get started. Not doing much today. Oh. Today we are just testing this out, because I haven't streamed on YouTube yet, so we're going to give this a try, see how it goes. And I've been wanting to stream on YouTube for a while. YouTube is kind of my original place where I wanted to stream, to be honest. We have to make some food for my focus. And I just ended up streaming on Twitch. And, I mean, I've enjoyed streaming on Twitch, but they've been doing some sketchy things. What was there? That was a blueberry bush. Okay. So this isn't going to be a super long stream or anything. It's just me kind of testing it out, working out some of the bugs, like just to even get the stream going. I had some warnings pop up and stuff, so I had to fiddle with those, and I'm going to be looking at my video after the fact, making sure it's good quality. I haven't advertised that I'm streaming. Well, I haven't really advertised. I'm just testing it out, so I didn't want to like put it out there like, hey, come watch me stream, when I'm not really focusing on the stream. We're just gonna have some fun. And also that way I can see what the reach is like as well. See if people are able to find me. I guess I have to actually use the hoe to put another potato down. Whoops. So I do often play like just a variety of games. I am what they call a variety streamer. I love horror. I don't play as much horror as I would like to. I'm a horror writer, and I watch a lot of horror. And I do enjoy watching other people play horror games, but there's just no horror games that have been speaking to me. I want to try out some Chilla's Art games, for sure. I did not expect, honestly, when I started streaming, that I would stream the amount of cozy games that I stream, is what I'm trying to say. Palia, I do love. I stream Palia a lot for my Mental Health Mondays, for anyone that watches that. Because I do find it to be quite relaxing. Palia is a game that I very easily jump into when another game might stress me out. Sorry, just moving my fan closer. Because there's no health bars, there's no fighting, there's no any of that. It's all just relaxing, doing your farming, hanging out with friends to get materials and do quests, and you're collecting stuff to kind of decorate your property and everything, so. I actually have a lot of the jadium from the new expansion. guess I should repair my tools. Yeah, and usually I would stick to doing main quests. The fuck? What don't I have? Oh. I guess I don't want to take them all out because I don't have... I'm trying to save up to get the next space for... or the next storage expansion. Here we go. Oh, it's already in there. And that means a lot of fishing has been happening. I got new recipes recently, but I don't... What's this? I don't like using recipes that use rare ingredients. I mean, the cooking oil is, like, I can buy for cheap, so that's fine. But, like, why bother with the spicy stir-fry when I have my tofu? What is that? That seems to add some kind of bonus of some kind? Why does it say tasty trout dinner? I'll have to figure that out, because maybe I'll get, if it gives some kind of extra bonus, maybe I'll do that. We'll use the quality ingredients. I have way too many eggs. So my understanding too is that on YouTube, my video quality might actually be better too, which is a huge complaint that I had. So for anyone, again, who's followed me for a bit, oops, last year was doing The Witcher 3 every Thursday, and I kept getting annoyed by my VODs because when I was streaming on Twitch, my VODs just seemed to, like, completely destroy the quality. And I'm like, is this what I look like live? Like, does it look this bad? Because The Witcher 3, a huge part of it that I enjoy anyways, is the beauty of it, is getting to see all of the pretty things and the pretty design. So I hated that, like, apparently you have to, because you get, I forget if it's your affiliate first and then you have to get up to partner, but they give you crappy quality for your streams until you get partner, which isn't even like a super reachable thing, because you need like a consistent 75 viewers and stuff like that. Let's make that one more time, I guess. Wait, oh wait, yeah. I'm using my star quality. So yeah, I'm excited to see what this stream looks like afterwards. I'm going to, I don't know how long we're going to stream. I'm just going to enjoy this, see if anybody shows up, and then I'm going to have a look at it, and then from there, I'm probably going to start putting out a schedule. I also want to see about possibly dual streaming or whatever it's called, to Twitch and to YouTube. I don't know if my internet or computer will like that, so we'll have to see if... because I don't want it to make the stream awful. Like if the oh, god damn it, I should pay attention to what I'm doing. If, like, it starts skipping all the time, or there's a lot of problems with the final stream, then I obviously won't be doing the streaming on 2 platforms at once. But I mean, that is the ideal setup, is to do that. But yeah, Twitch has, I mean, there's a lot of good things about Twitch. And usually what I was doing was I was streaming on Twitch, And then I was chopping up things or like just moving the VODs over to here. And not that many people were watching the VODs, but I was doing that and was happy with that. But recently, Twitch has done some things that like have me not wanting to stick around. So I like that I have subscriptions there. People can pay a subscription fee. You can use Amazon Prime over there to subscribe, because you get one free subscription a month. So I get some money through there. A thing I noticed though, and it stood out to me, and it's not much, but it's kind of like what it means that they're doing this. That is the big bothersome thing for me. So ad revenue, you don't tend to make a lot. It just tends to be the tiniest bit. But I always got a little bit of it. And back when I was streaming, like last year, I was streaming a lot. And I'm going to be getting back to that, hopefully. But last year, I was streaming a lot. And I was getting again, like per month, maybe like $1 or $2 from ads, but like it adds up, right? Pun intended. Let's make more fine arrows just in case. Don't want to forget and then be out somewhere trying to hunt. So, it does end up adding up, and it stood out to me because I was approaching like cash out for Twitch, the cash out amount, and it said that I just needed 10 cents more, and I'm like, well, that's no problem, because the ad revenue that I saw in my oh gosh, words are failing me today, in my analytics, it was showing me that like the month before, I had made 11 cents on ads, right? And so I was just like, I'm going to easily be able to get this 10 cents then, because I guess we're going to go fishing while I chat so that I can make money. Because the month that I got the 11 cents for ads, I was only streaming like once a week for about 45 minutes to an hour, doing my Mental Health Monday streams. And so I'm like, well, now I'm doing 2 times a week instead of 1, and I'm doing 3 hours or more, and I've been getting twice as many viewers. So I'm definitely going to have more. And as the month went on, as the like new pay period went on, I'd go in and check to see, like maybe I'm a couple cents closer to cashing out, and it was just sitting at 0. And I'm like, okay, this is weird, but it takes a while to register, whatever. Well, it's been a month and I haven't made any ad revenue, despite streaming 6 times as much as I was when I made 11 cents. And also having even more viewers. And then when I messaged them, they just gave me a copy and paste answer, completely disregarding everything that I brought up. Because I had already, all the little arguments they gave, I had already, given them information being like, it's not this, I can prove it's not this. And they just seemed to be disregarding it. And I brought it up to some other streamers, and who also went and checked, and they realized that they were having the same problem. Some of them hadn't had ad revenue for even longer than myself. And when they messaged Twitch, they got the same copy and paste. So it just seems sketchy to me. And I think that was the little bit of a push I needed to go start testing out over here on YouTube. I have so many worms, so we're trying to get rid of the ridiculous amount of worms I have, and make some money at the same time. We pretty much just missed Hot Pot, which would be a way to get a little bit of money too, but I mean, if a table opens up suddenly... I don't want to... Okay. I hope I didn't just take someone's spot. I waited a moment and nobody seemed to be jumping in. Yeah, so I like in this game that there's a lot of different things that you can do to keep yourself busy. So like there's a lot of like farming materials, but there's like little games like this, like the Hot Pot. I could go hunting, I could go mining, I could just stay on my lot and like build stuff. Okay. I've been liking playing Hot Pot, so... So yeah, I'm planning on doing even more streaming on here. Even if I'm not able to like dual stream on Twitch, I'm still going to be making the effort to come here and stream whenever possible. Today's the test stream, and my usual streaming schedule is that I do Mental Health Mondays, so I chat on a little bit of gold. I chat on Mondays for a little bit, and then I jump into some gaming. That is relaxing, usually Palia lately, but sometimes like I do Stardew Valley, or like any game that I could consider good for mental health or discusses mental health, I'll do on Mental Health Mondays. Right now on Thursdays I'm doing Graveyard Keeper, which is kind of another cozy game, but it's not something I would do on Mental Health Monday just because it does have some triggers. It's got dark humor and stuff like that, but I've been very much enjoying it. Thursdays usually, though, like, for my schedule would be The Witcher. But it's been a year since I played The Witcher, and last time that I played, I remember that I felt like I was under-leveled for the area I was in, so I was trying to go back to the area that I came from to try and see if I'd missed anything. So I kind of want to jump in, get used to the controls again, see if there are things that I missed in the level before, or the area before, and then get back to streaming that on Thursdays. And then I'll just move the Graveyard Keeper stream to another day. And then I'm also going to get back to doing my Saturday morning cartoon streams. Right now, like I said, I'm just doing the Mental Health Monday streams and a Thursday stream, but I do very soon want to get into doing my Saturday morning cartoons. I wanted to do Banjo-Kazooie, but I'm bumping into a few issues with it. I got a N64 controller because I'm like, I can't play old N64 games without the N64 controller. I need to have it. But it doesn't seem to be working specifically with the Banjo-Kazooie game, which is weird because it works fine with other games. So maybe I might start doing Pokemon Snap, like the original Pokemon Snap or something like that. We'll have to see what I'm able to get working. But that one was working with the controller. yeah, eventually I'll get back to a nice, good schedule again. This is a great spot for hanging out. I mentioned in some of my other streams, like, you can fish and you'll almost always have that, like, ×5 bonus in the underground because, hold on, weird pop-up on my screen. There we go. Because there'll always be people around fishing in this area. And then you don't have to run around. Like, I do it sometimes where I run along the coast and stuff like that, and I just look for the spots to get the star quality fish. But if you don't want to... Well, I mean, if you want to be kind of lazy, you can just sit in the underground and fish. And then between 6 p.m. and 3 a.m. in game time, they have the hot pot tables over there where you can play that card game I just played. And you can win prizes. Because the coins you put into the wheel, there's one over there. And you get prize bags. And people come down here, and this is where I see people be the most talkative. I mean, out just running around in the game. You'll see people asking questions about how to do things and asking for help and letting each other know when there's rare materials and stuff. But here is where, like, people actually kind of chat. There's also trading tables where you can trade, like, plushies and stickers and stuff. My one complaint with this game is that I am someone who likes to spoil my friends. So I like to send lots of gifts. I like to, like, if you're gonna let me make furniture in a game, I want to be able to make special furniture for my friends. If you're gonna, you know, if I'm going to encourage someone to play the game, I want to be able to send them a little in-game care package to get them started, and you can't do that in this game. And I bumped into that when I had somebody start out, and I just really wanted to give them a bunch of stuff and I couldn't. And I understand to an extent because they have to unlock, you know, the materials on their own and stuff. But still, like, I'd love to be able to gift things, and you can't just give gifts. The closest thing is the request system, which, first of all, they need to have already gotten the thing at least once in order to request it. It doesn't seem to count furniture or anything. It's just materials, and you can do 4 requests a day, and it kind of just goes out for anybody to try to fulfill. And it's just not the same. Like, in Elder Scrolls, see, this is the request system. No one's put a request in. In Elder Scrolls, I have characters that I've, like, got a lot of ability to make, like, all kinds of different furniture and stuff, and I love making that stuff and giving it to people and giving them a whole bunch of gold and giving them a whole bunch of consumables to use to level up. One thing I'm noticing is I don't see anywhere on the screen I have that tells me how long I've been live. And I usually like to keep track of that. So I'll have to figure out, I'll probably just have to time myself or pay attention to the time once I go live so that I know how long I've been streaming. Because for the streams where I'm actually sitting down and fully streaming, unlike today, that's more like a test stream, I like to make sure that I'm getting past that 3-hour mark. So talking comparisons of Twitch and YouTube again. I like how Twitch has the channel points, the redeemables, you know, the subscriptions, all of that. And as far as I know, like, YouTube doesn't have all of those things. Oh, the custom emotes, all of that stuff. As far as I know, Twitch doesn't have, or YouTube doesn't have all of those things. But, and it's definitely harder to get monetized on YouTube. But it does seem to be more worth it. Yeah, the next little while in Palia is going to be just a lot of fishing for me, probably. I'm going to see if I can check how long I've been streaming. A lot of fishing, because I need to make money to up my storage. Okay, so we've been live for almost half an hour, a few minutes of that being my starting screen, so we're going to probably do another 5 minutes, and then I'm going to end the stream, and we're going to go check the quality, see how the stream went. And more than likely, you're going to see a lot more of me here. I also have a lot of other content that I plan on uploading. I've been working on some reviews for mental health games, and also just some informative videos. I also do plan on doing some more scary story readings. I am going to finish reading Frankenstein as well, which is, there's playlists for that on here where you can listen to me reading Frankenstein. So I do plan on getting back to all of that. It's just kind of getting in. I lost my computer for so long. I fell behind on all of those things, and I'm getting back into the swing of things, because it has been just over a month since I got my computer back, but honestly, I just focused on playing games that I had really missed. I'm also working on my Discord server. There's a Discord server you can join if you are a subscriber on Ko-fi, on Twitch, like any kind of, giving any kind of monetary support, you know, then you get access to VIP channels in the Discord server, which includes a channel where I do kind of my off-stream gaming, where a lot of it is honestly just grinding or running around, testing stuff out. But for now, I have the settings that you could just jump in and chat with me, and while you watch me game. And eventually we're going to have movie nights and things like that. There's just not a lot of people in the server just yet, so we're going to be doing that more when there's more people there. there goes my focus. Alright, well, I think it's been about 33 minutes that I've been live. I think we're gonna end there. This has been a nice, tiny test stream. To just see how things are gonna go. So if you have any feedback, let me know in the comments, because I do believe these go and post themselves. I'm gonna have to check. That's another reason why we're just doing a short test. I want to make sure that these are getting saved properly, that I'm doing all the information right when I'm doing the live stream, that it is good quality. So I'm going to check all of that. And so keep an eye out, because I'm definitely going to update the schedule on here and update it with when you can hope to see me streaming more on YouTube. So thank you anybody who joined me today. Don't forget to give me a follow so you don't miss anything. Check out the rest of my content and expect there to be lots more coming soon. All right, bye.